Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for another 5-match set. We're going to be running Niv to life again, so you guys have all seen the deck. The list is in the comments below. I'm seeing a lot of aggro on the ladder, so I don't mind playing a deck that's kind of inherently good against aggro and yeah, this is fine. Good against aggro as well as being good against control. Could herd migrate here. I guess I probably should. Pass. Playing against basic forest on turn 1. Green-red. No dual lands, though? Oh, this deck. Sure. The ramp deck. So I have Jetmirs, Raffines. I could get another black. Or I could get another blue. Both are tempting. I think I'm going to get blue first. Okay. It does exile as well. That's true. Get Lost, yeah, like, well, Get Lost is like a gift card almost too, right? It's weird, but it almost gives them a bunch of, it gives them 2 tokens. Like, that's weird, but gifting 2 maps instead of gifting a 1/1 creature. But it's almost the same thing. Yeah, you're giving them something, but the maps are probably less useful than a 1/1. I don't know. There's the Legion to Ashes. Should I just draw some cards here? Ill-Timed is pretty good against them. But I have removal in my hand. I think I'm just drawing cards here. Okay, that's pretty good. No discards. Okay, so we have some sweepers. We have some spot removal. Feeling pretty good here. Land drop for next turn. They can't do anything. Well, they can Smuggler's Surprise or whatever if they want, but they can't cheat him into play yet. There's the plot. Sure. Draw a card. I'm gonna probably sweep here if they go too crazy, but we'll see. Carney, yes, hit something big. Perfect. Drawing cards is good, but I'm gonna take all those cards away by getting a 3-for-1 against them, so it kind of cancels it out. Yeah, and we'll just play a tap land. Alright. I think this deck should be playing 3 Sunfall. I think it's only playing, yeah, we're only playing 2. We have the 4 ill-timed, but maybe I should go 3 ill-timed, 3 Sunfall. That's probably a good change to make. Sunfall is just too good. But the white mechanic to spread to all colors. The white mechanic? What is the white mechanic? Life gain? Wow, that was pretty lucky. Okay. Jesus Christ. So with the tap land, I can't actually get rid of both? That's awkward. Let's see here. I don't think it matters what I do here. It does not matter what I do. I don't have the mana to do anything else, sadly. Okay. They just slam anything that has 5 power and I'm dead. Or 6 power. Or a guy with haste. Sure. Okay. You got it. Let's see here. Negate's pretty good. Tidebinder. Go for the throat. And they don't really know what I'm doing here, I think. So they're probably not going to side in Graveyard Hate against me or anything. I think Make Your Own Luck's a little too slow, sadly. Atraxa is good. Lightning Helix is probably just all coming out here. I'll bring in the Last Assassin's Trophy. Let's try that. Hey, Bruno. Barring Sunfall, yeah. Matchup's pretty bad. Yeah, it's not good, that's for sure. But I don't think it's terrible. I think you can. I just don't know how to sideboard against it. I think you can beat that deck. But like Negate, I never sided in Negate earlier when I played against that deck, and I probably should have been doing that. But you know, your sweepers are good against them. Like I said, I think 3 Sunfall in the main makes a lot of sense to me. Even though I know you can't, you know, flash it back and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe it's too many wraths. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it is for ill-timed because of the Niv-Mizzets. Opponent's mulliganing down to 5 here. Or something. Yep. Okay, untapped land for the herd migration on turn 2. Let's go. Easy. No, but I played the wrong land first. Right. Nice. Could leave up negate there to counter a ramp spell, but I don't think I'm doing that. This is countering a cheaty McCheat bag spell. Yeah. Okay. I could counter that. It's kind of interesting, but we're good. I want to cycle. Get the white. Okay. A cycle migration again on end step here. Man, I don't know why, but I feel like I should have negated the, Oh, no. No, you may not. Okay, can't get a second white, sadly. We'll get another blue, though, so I have negate and tidebinder here. Ooh. I don't think I need to play that yet. Let's get some stuff in the yard first. Niv-Mizzet's not doing anything here. Except being a 5/5. Could tidebind that. Very tempting. No. If I do, then it actually lets it attack and block next turn, because it'll take all the words off it, right? Okay. Nice. Pass. I could go for explosion there, but because I have 2 wraths in my hand, I could just draw some cards. Sure. And they're gonna crew. Take the haste away. No attack for you. Let's see here. I could ill-timed, but I don't want to discard an Atraxa. It's the only thing that can wipe. Oh, I don't have double white. What am I saying? I can't Sunfall? Jeez, that's ugly. Okay. Oh, I can't sweep. So we're passing here. No double white. I find a second cavern. Eesh. Okay, pass. I mean, they've got a 4-power horse that doesn't do anything. I'm fine with it. And then if they play something else here, I get to Tishana's the next thing. Okay, that lets them attack with a 4/4. I could flash in Tidebinder here right now. But again, I just need a Sunfall, so I don't even care about this. Let them attack. Yep. I'm gonna chump whatever here. Blocks. Block. Okay. Jeez. Crazy. Let's see here. So I could sweep. I think I should. I'll discard Niv-Mizzet. And this is the second white source, so I can Sunfall next turn. I could discard Pillage. I will get to play it out of the graveyard with the Niv-Mizzet that's in my hand. Let's just do that. We'll wipe their board. They get to keep this thing. But I make my second white source, pass. I can Tidebind whatever they play here, or negate the Smuggler Surprise, or whatever it is. Let's see if we can pull this out. Nope. Take 4. Now I can actually, let's see, I don't have removal in the yard. Ah, never mind. Yes, I do. So I can kill that on upkeep. If they have another Smuggler's Prize, they can make it indestructible, which is a little annoying. So maybe I'm going to do this now. And then, do I Niv-Mizzet here, or just leave up Tidebinder? I can't Niv-Mizzet and cast anything, so I think I'm just going to wait again on Niv-Mizzet. I might actually Fireball something, or Sunfall something. We'll see. But yeah, if I can go Niv-Mizzet immediately, Assassin's Trophy or Pillage, that's insane. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything, right? The shield and the other thing don't matter. I can Sunfall this away. I could just Tidebind this as well, force them to overextend. I want to set up a Sunfall here. So I'm going to draw some cards. Not going to discard anything. Pass. Chump with my Tidebinder, buy us a turn here. And then force them to keep playing stuff. The problem with their deck, and the reason it's, you know, like a lot of decks in Magic, it's a very focused deck. It's doing one thing on one thing only. It's just playing, ramping to get to huge shit, and then playing said huge shit to kill people. No. Okay, so a bunch of spot removal and sweepers are all you need to beat these big creatures. Tishana's Tidebinder has been excellent as well, of course, but looking for a spot to resolve Niv-Mizzet, but really no reason to do anything yet with him. I've used both my negates, right? I don't have any more negates in the deck. I sided in 2? Yeah. So I could Pillage the Bog here, maybe go get an Atraxa or something. I could go Niv-Mizzet, Pillage, leave up Leyline. No, I can't, because of the stupid caverns. I'm gonna pass. Let them do whatever they want here. They need to draw Smuggler's Surprise. There's, yeah, they've already used one. Teabag. Okay, now it's time to Sunfall. Presume they're not going to play anything because they know that means I'm wrathing here. Yes. Let's play that first. Sure. Gain a life. Pass to them. My token. Leyline Binding the next play. Gain a life. Niv-Mizzet. Plot. Go get, or not plot, whatever this thing's called. Pillage. Go get an Atraxa. Slam Atraxa, win the game. Let's see if we can do it. Good evening, Ziatora. How you doing? You're in the Czech Republic? Yes. How is it? How was the first day there? Sounds awesome. I mean, I miss it. I've been to the Czech Republic. Prague, but you're not in Prague. You're in a tiny town. You told me the name and I forgot already. But yeah, 3 is a lot. Like, it is very important. But because you have the tutor, maybe 2 is better. Green Sun Twilight. I don't think I've ever seen this cast in Standard. Reveal the top X+1 of your library. So 8. So 9. Choose a creature card land, put the cards in your hand. If X is 5 or more, put them on the battlefield. Okay, sure. Have obliterating balls. You got a Topiary Stomper and a Railway Brawler. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, I scoop. I was trying. I want to see though, right? I'm trying 3 and it is awkward. It keeps hurting me more than I feel like it should, but. Oh, it's a land and a creature? Oh, that is bunk. Yikes. That thing sucks. Not even going to Leyline that. Don't need to. Hi, Atraxa. Never mind. Didn't even need to dig you up, huh? Doki, artifact, creature. Let's get a land and a herd migration. Land. We're gonna cope with this. Pass. Leyline up. Okay. Cope with this. Little really old coping mechanism. That's what cornucopia means. You didn't know that probably. Rude. Okay. Pick your poison, huh? Wow, that's pretty good against Niv-Mizzet. I'm glad I got that out of their hand. Holy crap, I've been sitting on Niv-Mizzet the entire game. They've been sitting on Pick Your Poison, waiting for me to Niv-Mizzet. That's great. Hit me, you dork. You're just a giant clunker. Come on. Show me what you got. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, nice top decks. Ooh, and they got Calamity. Very lucky. I've got Leyline, though, so don't feel too bad about that. Zlin, yeah, that's right. Good. A few refreshing beers. Nice. I'm going to join you in a second here. Oh, what happens? Hexproof. Oh. Hexproof. Right. They did all the things. ETB with hexproof. Right. Okay, you get one shot. I give you one right here. Okay. This is the best you got? It's going to be a big hit, actually. Holy fuck. Wait, the token... Yeah, gotta bind one of these, I think. Jesus. 'Cause these guys are gonna get pumped, right? Okay, I'm not dead. Interesting. Well, I've got Niv-Mizzet. Oh, this thing's a 6 toughness, though, right? Oh, it stays 8? Or 10 or whatever? Okay, gain 10. So right back up to 17. And then I've got Trophy, plus I can Binding. Let's pass to their upkeep to Trophy, maybe? I can toss another Niv-Miz. Pass. Troph. Discard Niv-Miz. Gain 4 life. Okay. Got Bindings as well here. See what they do. They draw a card. Yikes. They did like 18. No, they did more than 20 damage to us. Or almost 20 damage. 18 damage. And then I gained right back up to 21. Okay. So let's Trophy. Actually, I don't even need to do that, right? Yeah. Probably should have pillaged last turn. Oops, forgot to pillage the bog. Pretty lucky, though. They top decked to one of these in the last 2 turns. Pick your poison. Wow, yeah, they must have just top decked that. Interesting, interesting. Discover 4. Oh, I should kill this guy in response, right? Oops. Another creature ETBs. Yeah, I should definitely... Well, no, but the cast would go on the stack. I'd be able to respawn. Okay, eat that. Okay. Migration. Gain a couple more life. Doesn't really matter. I could save that for a future Niv-Miz, but I think we've seen all of them. 2. Oh, there is one left. Okay. There is one Niv-Miz left, but I'm sure we'll find more cards to discard here. Go nuts. Volborn. Can't hit that. Okay. What are they hoping to hit that's 4 or less? Yep. You can have that. Okay. Deal. Might as well cycle this. Should have probably done it pre-combat. Darn. Pass. Okay. See what they do. I'm not sure what they're trying to hit here with discovering over and over. They keep discovering and bringing back the Discover card, and then discovering and bringing back the Discover card with Glimpse. It only brings back a cave. But, yeah. Stick around. Yeah, no problem, Sitar. Absolutely not. Yeah, enjoy your time there. Yeah. The zoo. Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm jealous. You're gonna have such a great time. Man. I'm jelly, dude. I wish I was over there enjoying a festival. That sounds awesome. Okay. Let them draw one more card here. This is gonna be lethal, though. No way they can saddle or anything else, right? They don't know my last card, but... if, you know, priority stopping on me every single time they do something, they should know that, Okay, so they can sack the plaza to give this hexproof. But it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter though, right? Yeah. It's not enough. Let you look at some cards though. Bird Migration. Gonna kill ya. No, they have the Loam Speaker. Yeah, they can do it. You should really go to a European metal festival. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, nothing can go wrong. Everything can go right. That's the I don't. It's impossible for things to go wrong. I would just have such a good time. I will do it. Someday, maybe. Probably not. Yes. You die now. No? Yep. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't even need to there. I do the math, I go, can they kill me? Like, they're not playing burn spells, I'm not worried about, and even then, I'm going down to 12 or whatever. I'm gonna keep it the same, I think, not change anything here. I could use a bind on 4. Oh, I could have done the bind, yeah. Would that have worked? I think once it's locked in, it still does it, right, with Calamity? I think as soon as they saddle, it's gonna do the thing. Because it's locked in, I'm pretty sure. So I could have killed Calamity there, but yeah, I couldn't. I could have eaten one of the other guys as well to stop them, but none of it mattered. They're just dead on the backswing. So if they draw another guy that blocks, I would rather leyline that to make sure I killed them or something, you know. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it the same here. Oh, with Calamity on the stack, I could have done that. That's true. So had I thought ahead, I would have maybe, yeah, just done that and then they're dead. But, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have. I should have just done it right off the bat. Damn it. I mean, they're not doing anything in the early game. They're just ramping, but I can't just sit here and do nothing either. Oh my god. That's not good. That is not good. Putting 2 sweepers on the bottom does not feel good either, but here we are. Did my opponent mulligan to 5? I think they mulligan to 5 as well last game, so it's bound to come back around here. Yep. Take a look at that core. Niv-Mizzet? Okay. Oh, plot. Okay, that's good for us. I thought they might actually have something that mattered there. I've got Ziatoras, I've got double green, I've got double black, red. I think I'm just gonna get another white here. Cornucopias. Can't leyline, sadly, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I will. Oh yeah, that'd be great, Sitar. Yeah, I would hit up all the people I know. I have a buddy in Bulgaria that I used to know when I lived in Korea. He's Bulgarian, but he's gone back to his home country now, like me. I would definitely be contacting. I know a bunch of people in Germany, actually. Okay, so Ziatoras gets us all the way there. And then I'm just gonna pass here. Drawing the second Niv-Mizzet, not amazing, but this is a lot of life gain sitting in my hand suddenly. They've got a bunch of plot crap here. Sure. Do your smuggler thing. Solo calamities, huh? I'm not going to cycle this land. Yikes. Well, we gained the life. Definitely going to do it, but not crazy about this. This guy's very dispensable here. I think I'm going to trade him off immediately. At least they can't actually kill him with anything except pick your poison, but they probably want to get their Calamity back. Oh, another Calamity? Pretty lucky. I think that kills us. Sure. A little too slow after the multi-5 here, so we lose. Nice. It is not a great match, but again, it just depends how the draws go and everything. Like, game 2, they mulligan to 5, game 3, mulligan to 5. I don't know what that really tells us about the match, but they can do some explosive stuff. If I drew Negate or some other card, if I drew Assassin's Trophy there, another removal spell, maybe we would have been able to stay alive, but no such luck. Let's get another round in the books. No need to even stop the video. Let's keep rolling. Yeah. I already tried. Nice. When the opponent's outright ignoring 40 damage, yeah, it's time to reload. But yeah, it's a deck that gains a lot of life, yeah. But as you can see, that deck's capable of doing a lot of damage. Temur Fireballs is another one that is not a good matchup because they're capable of just killing you from 50 life. Not a bad hand. Lightning Helix feels great here. Let's go full domain. 2 horses, yeah. Excellent hand for them. I mean, Smugglers is good too. Smugglers is one of those things, like, you know, and you saw them in game 2. They cast Smuggler, they hit 1 Calamity and a Forest. They cast the Discover. They kept hitting nothing, like garbage, Glimpse of the Core, and all this stuff. I probably should just Helix this now, right? I mean, it's representing so much damage. Nice. Cheers, everybody. I am going to crack a beer here. A Road Trip Classic Lager from Red Truck Brewing. Got the nice old Chevy on there, or Ford. I'm not sure what that is, actually. I'm sure somebody could tell me. Taking a bunch of damage. Okay. Probably... Oh, man, I would love to save ill-timed here. But if I go Ancient Cornucopia into Leyline Binding... am I gonna die? I go to 11 life. They have a Swift Spear to kill me. Otherwise, I play land, I explode right now. I'm gonna be greedy here. Okay. Pass. See what happens. Pretty good. Only 4. Okay. I think it's still ill-timed here. Ouch. Wow. I think I'm still gonna kill this guy. I probably don't need another sweeper. I just need to find an untapped land to slam Atraxa, gain 4 life, but having only tap land here kind of sucks. I should have ill-timed first and not played my land. I could have played a tap land this turn and had Atraxa next turn, so that's on me. I fucked that up. Okay. They need a haste creature here. Swift Spear? No. Nice. Oh my god. I, 'cause, 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 ' Helix, please? No. Migration isn't the worst. Pass. Gaining 3 life. They might think they have lethal here and I can gain 3 and not die, maybe? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Take 5. Tracks are pretty good. Gain 4 off it, too. Let's find a Leyline. No Leyline. Ouch. I'm gonna go Pillage here, I think. Can play an untapped land, but that doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I'll take the mountain in order to play Lightning Helix. Or leave it up here anyway. Oh, no. Wait, what? Did I play a land that turn? Oh, I did. I played the one I drew. Never mind. Whatever. I have an untapped land next turn. That's fine. No Leyline there sucks, though. I was hoping to rip a Leyline, but... Here's the Druid. Princess of Druidia. There's a Snakeskin Veil. Going. I'm blocking and gaining 7. Sure. Oof. Doesn't give indestructible. Yikes. Gain more life. This game's over. Guess I could have played Cornucopia first to gain 1,000,000, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Nice. Smashing the aggro deck easily. Prof, go for the throat. Temp lock down. Tidebinder pretty good too. Make your own luck I'm gonna take out. Pillage is a little slow. Ugh, this thing sucks too. God, this shouldn't be in the deck. Why is this in the deck? Pest control is not great here, right? Swift Spear, and that's it. Kumano. I'll just throw in a Baloth, sure. It's sweet, MTGO Beast, right? Yeah, I kind of like it. I think it's fun, but I like a deck that's fun, but is also competitive. And for a non-tier 1 deck, I think it actually is pretty competitive. You have a good, just a built-in great game against aggro, automatically makes it a contender deck. You know what I mean? There's so much aggro, especially on the ladder. This is slow on the draw. I'm gonna try this. This might be too slow. I think it is. I need to mull to a hand with Lightning Helix or something. Yeah, that's not the worst. Okay, drawing a 2-mana removal spell there. You know, having a good game against aggro is huge, and then it's got a good game against control. So really, you just gotta dodge these grindy mid-range decks. Like, green-black is a little tricky, but not too bad. Okay, let's just kill this guy now. Green-black is a tricky matchup, but like Temur Fireballs is a deck that really is tough to beat. But that deck's almost nowhere on the ladder. It's just so annoying to play digitally that nobody's playing it. And then the other match that's not good is that green-red ramp deck. Yeah, is a tricky match as well. Okay. Can't Cornucopia yet, but we've got the binding up at least. Wolf, how you doing, buddy? It's going great. Thank you for asking. And Blackhaven, sorry I missed that. Blackhaven with the follow.
Welcome to the squadron, Raffine. That name sounds badass, just like you.
Thank you for following. Oh, whoops. Yes, the Niv-Mizzet deck is very, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's randomly well positioned. Bant Toxic is not really seeing a lot of play. That's another tricky matchup. So there are a couple, you know, matches that are not amazing, but they're not the most played decks. You smash aggro, you smash Esper mid-range, which is huge, and you have a good game against blue-white control, the most played deck. Feels like a good place to be. Yeah. Okay, we get to Cornucopia and have Leyline up here. But I really need to get to this ill-timed. Guy's good. Uh-oh. Gain a life. They brought in pick your poison to kill my my Cornucopia is wild. Sure. Uh-oh. They're angry. Nice. I probably won't be able to Sunfall here because of the tapped land, so I'm gonna have to ill-timed, and I guess I'm discarding the other ill-timed. Because we have so many sweepers. Do this before we play our land, though, of course. Jeez. Okay, that's a lot of land. Do not need that many land. Let's get another red source into play so that if I draw Lightning Helixes or have Lightning Helix plus Niv-Mizzet, I can do something here, but might just be dead. See if they have a good last couple of cards. It looks like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me right now. Shit. I need something real here. Ooh, that is not amazing. Go. It gains me 3 life, but hopefully they just have snakeskin veils and, yeah, pick your poisons and shit in their hand. Great. Pass. Okay, well, I don't really want to cycle this now because I can slam it next turn, but ay. Going to 3 is deadly. Okay. Jesus Christ. Keep drawing so many lands here. Come on. It's crazy. Yes. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Why? Why am I drawing all lands? It's amazing. My opponent also getting flooded here is kind of funny. Okay, Leyline Binding. Can I find a Niv-Mizzet or an Atraxa to basically win the game? No. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, that's bad. I have to Binding that immediately, basically. Oh god, if they have a... What is it called? Oh, they don't. Some Ranger's Guile, whatever that shit is. Okay, they exile whatever, but it doesn't matter. They should be exiling a multicolored card, but they take Herd Migration. Sure. Okay, there she is. There's my girl. Whew. Atraxa for the max. GG. Whew, got there. We barely hung on. Very nice. Oh, and that's the end of round 2. I will see you in round 3. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. Round number 3. Keep cruising. I keep this. Early interaction, Pillage finds us maybe a sweeper, usually. Early game, you're looking for a sweeper, usually with this deck. So we got Jetmir's into Raffine for the turn 1 ley or turn 2 Leyline here, or I could go Raffine into Ziatora, but Jetmir's is better because it lets me cast Leyline. It also lets me Herd Migration if I draw that on turn 2. Okay, well, we didn't draw Herd Migration. I could Pillage here, but that's insane. Ooh, maybe playing against another aggro deck with no 1-drop. Like to see that. Who else got me? Crodal. And 55. Crodal gets 58. Sitar. A 6. Sitar. You know what, Sitar? You're on vacation. Here you go, buddy. Don't say I never did nothing for you. I do this. It's a slick shot. Go. I have Trophy up now to interact. We've got Niv-Mizzet with cheese. The Supreme with bacon and cheese. That's the Supreme version. It's off menu. You have to know somebody to order it. Never mind. You're not in the know. Chat. I think I'm gonna play all my lands. I'm not at the point where I want to cycle lands yet here. Because I've got Make Your Own Luck. I've got Niv-Mizzet Supreme here. I want to trophy something. Let me put the head of one of these birds on my wall. That's a hacker name. Are you a hacker? SO7EO52. It's a hacking account. This is going to be a lot of damage, I presume. What do you got? Hey, no problem. It's always nice to be appreciated. That's a man who knows where he stands. Well said. You don't always have to have the biggest cookie in the jar. Yeah. They scry. Now what? Yikes. Sephiroth? Gales of Darkness? Oh, what's a hacker name? Oh, well, you know, in most games I play, like online shooters and stuff, the name that a lot of hackers will use is just a random string of numbers and letters that looks like this. Because they don't... They are making new accounts all the time, because if you're like in a, you know, Chinese or Korean like PC cafe, like I used to live in Asia, I've been to places like this. If your machine gets banned, you just stand up and sit down at the next machine and keep playing. So all the logins are just randomly generated numbers, because you're not even playing with your own account, especially if you're hacking. Usually you're, yeah. Wow. Well, that was a lot of damage. Yeesh. Gonna do this now. Also doing this? Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have left up Leyline Binding. Oh, but I didn't even find one. Shit. Okay, I gotta take Helix here. Okay, can I survive at 5 life? Let's see. I don't think I can. That's your play. Okay, wait. There's a chance. Oh, and I top decked a Leyline. Okay, I've got to leave up Helix, right? So I leyline this. I'm going to leyline this now. I'm not going to let them untap with Ranger's Guile or some garbo. Okay, pass with the Helix up to deal with whatever. This is close. I might stabilize here in game 1. They got to play this game too. But they didn't do anything for the first 2 turns. It was a really bad hand they kept. Ooh, that's a 3-4? Fuck off. What the fuck? I forgot they had that land in play. Okay, let me think about this. I'm dead. Right now. Shoot me. Shoot me with a shock. It's too late. Too late. If I had an untapped land here, obviously it would be great, but I can't play Niv and Lightning Helix, so I think I'm gonna die. Sephiroth Gales of Darkness is great. Orange Slice, yes, with the XX's in there, perfect hacker name. Orange Slice is one of us, so he's thinking of like 80s, you know, Angelina Jolie hackers like that those days. Oh, but wait, what? My opponent gives me a chance to get out of this, you say? I could take this and have the Lightning Helix up? If I can't cast Pillage the Bog because I don't have an untapped black... Oh, I do have an untapped black source. Oh my god, hold up. Stop. I pay 1 life to pillage here? I gotta do it. I gotta do it! No! What? Or not pillage, trophy. I clicked on the wrong black-green card. Go to 1! Skadoosh! Oh shit, can I survive this? Can I survive this? Go. Oh, that's not enough! Oh, it is enough. Yeah, they can activate their land. Okay. Nice. Told you they were hacking. Lucky Schmuck, Crodel. Yeah, there you go. Don't tap out. Yeah, I know. I don't think I have a choice, but... What's in a hacker name? Yeah, it's usually just a bunch of random characters. That's what I consider a hacker name. A name that's just, like, go look at bot accounts on Reddit or Twitter or any social media site. It's just so many bots. And the bots always have names like 3 random words put together and then numbers, just random number. Like those kind of names, that's a bot name. If you have a bot name with 3, you're just like, I don't care, I'm chaotic neutral. I'm just gonna type it in on the whatever. You're Childish Gambino. Sure, great. But if you put numbers after it, you're a hacker. Like, what does that stand for? They love season 7 of... What would EE be? What TV show would have the letters EE? Season 7, episode 52 of One Piece or something. Great. It's their favorite episode. Got it. It's meaningless. It just doesn't mean anything. Alright. Temp lockdown, go for the throat. I'm going to bring in 1 Baloth. You are horrible, Cancer. Get out of my face. Make your own luck goes away. Pillage is a little too slow here, I think. This control I still don't like. I don't know, maybe Legions is okay. Nah. Run it. Halen said, seriously, fuck you, I know, right? Putting us to 1 stings, but, you know, yeah. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. The bot. Yeah, bot names. Are you kidding? Have you not been on social media? Wait for fate. It's so easy to identify bot accounts. Like, initially, they all have similar usernames. They're just these random string of words and numbers. They're bots. Like, they're all over Reddit and places like that. People point them out all the time. They're like, that's a bot. Look at his posting history. The bot's posting history is from like 2 hours ago, and it's posted the same post across 5 different subreddits or whatever. It's like super easy, right? But the point I'm making, the bots don't announce that they're bots. They talk like people. They make comments like they're humans commenting on shit. But it's not. Have you ever seen a bot farm? It's incredible. They're all based in Asia and like Eastern Europe and stuff like that. You can pay companies money to do this. I could do it. There's YouTubers and stuff who've done this to just show you the process, just to see if it makes a difference or whatever. Pay some company to artificially inflate your posts and your account and all that stuff. It doesn't matter that it's fake. The metrics, the algorithms that a lot of social media sites they're not smart enough to know the difference. So you're gaming the algorithm by botting, right? Twitch will ban you for that, of course, but YouTube and other sites, it's a gray area really with a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if I had 1,000 real friends and I said, yeah, everybody follow my thing, and they all actually did it, is that botting? Is this botting? With the meme. I'm gonna keep this. I have a white mana? Oh, fucking hell. I don't have a white mana, though. Ugh, awkward. Herd Migration gets us 1, but I need at least 1 other white mana. Okay. Not the worst. Me too, Ziatora. I really hope I win this, too. This is a close game. I mean, it's a tough match against Gruul, but we do have a good, match against Gruul. We just have to draw well, and like Magic, it's any deck, if they draw really well and we don't draw well, even though our match is good, quote-unquote, they're still going to kill us. This is good, though. I have Sunfall on turn 4 here if I need, and Tidebinder should be useful here. The longer Cornucopia sits in play, the better it is for us. That's why they killed it last game so quickly. But, sure, Dreadmaws Ire, that's not a very good one. But they can blow up an artifact I control, I suppose. I think it's got to be Forge here. And the nice thing about Forge, yeah, that's what they go with. It's the most powerful card they have, but it's something that Tishana's Tidebinder just completely shuts off, which is fantastic. Okay, there's a second white source. Perfect. Pass. They're not going to have a lot of removal that actually eats Tidebinder here, which is really sweet. Gain a life. Erase that Kumano Chapter 1. Thank you very much. No more forges for you. Now, I'm not going to block Swift Spear, obviously. Yeah, I'm not going to block Swift Spear. Let them overextend a little bit here. Yeah, IRC. Okay, so you know. But okay, but those are different kind of bots, right? Like these are bots that are trying to pretend like they're human, like they're mimicking humans or whatever. Oh yeah, sure. Not great here. I think I should be playing Pick Your Poison in my sideboard. Because oftentimes this is one of the only ways they beat us, but... This is interesting. I think I'm not blocking here. Swift Spear needs a lot of help to be scary. So if they're not putting an enchantment on it to pump it, let them play Giant Growth or whatever. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's better for them. Okay. Take whatever here. Sure. Ah. That's 12. Okay. Take it. Okay, so I have Atraxa next turn. I'm taking 4 damage here on the board. So if they find a way to do 4 more damage in the top of their deck, plus whatever they had, 1 card in their hand, then I'm dead. But if not, maybe I win. They have a land. Yeah, Dreadmar Sire. Sub, but it didn't pop up, Orange. Thank you for the sub, dude. I believe you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Orange, you're a slice of wonderful pie. Thank you for the follow. Or the sub, I mean. What? Orange slice. I'm imagining you as a fancy drink. That's what I think's going on there. You're a slice of delicious... You're in a mimosa... a mimosa? No, something nicer than that. I mean, am I gonna live through this? I don't think so. Needed an untapped white source there. Did I see one? I don't think I saw one. Kind of gummy sticks to your teeth. Yeah, it's okay. Wait for Fate. I think this is a fine matchup. Again, I'm not dead here. They can't kill me. Atraxa's gaining me a shit ton of life. We're not dead. So yeah, we might actually win this game now. Because Atraxa's insane. Kill, and then I can go Cornucopia. I need to Binding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just pass here. I could play a spell on my turn to gain some life. But, yeah, that's fine. You're never going to catch up with the Atraxa card advantage. Ooh, that was lucky, though. They found a second Forge. And not enough. See? Easy. Covered in sugar crystals, yeah. Sounds better than the truth? Come on. Hey. I don't know what I'm going to say here. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, okay? So, you might... Remember, you are your worst critic. I am. I think I'm a piece of... You know what? Let's not talk about my psychology here. If you guys don't believe that you're better than you think you are, you always think you're worse than you are, is what I'm saying. Don't listen to yourself. Don't listen to that little voice. Everybody's got that voice. We're better than our little voice tells us we are. All right, here we go. Never beats the crush. A nice orange peel and an old fashioned. There you go. Yes, a peel, just the peel, and the way they like. Have you ever seen them like mixologists will twist it over the glass, and I'm just like, oh, it's an aura of orange. You see the way he twisted it? It's like, yes, those kind of places. I do love an old fashioned though. I have a lot of respect for people who make really nice drinks. It's just like making a really nice meal. I have immense respect for people who are good chefs. And the subtle difference between somebody who does know how to cook and somebody who doesn't, even when they're making something simple, you can tell they know their shit. Look up the Gordon Ramsay recipe for grilled cheese sandwiches or something. It's crazy. Okay, let's lead with Sparas. We'll have Binding on 2 with a mountain here. Hey. Maybe I have to I can Assassin's Trophy a forge as well, right? Rude. Okay, they're setting up for something large here. I think it's just bind now. I don't want to fuck around with Slick Shot. If they have some way to protect this card, I'm done, so. Anyway. I want to hear about Damien ID. My id, you mean? My ego and my id? Yeah. I love psychology. I studied, the first year I was in university, I took all sciences. I wanted to be a psychiatrist. And then when I realized you have to go through med school, and my first year was bio, chem, physics, calculus, and some other, and I was just like, oh my, all the maths and sciences, I hate that stuff. So I didn't do it. And I went into psychology. I thought, you know what? I don't want to get 10 years in school. I'll go for a clinical psychologist. I'll try and be, and I was really fascinated by child psychology. Like, I think a lot of the reasons we are the way we are because of the things that have happened in our childhood. Man, this is rough. This green-black, like, I can't double spell here. I can't tempt lockdown. Okay. Pass. And I thought kids are important to focus on because you can still save them. You could make them not turn into the fucked up adults that have all these problems and everything, right? But man, even psychology and stuff, you start going through the program and people are like, you're never gonna find work if you're a psychologist, forget it. You're gonna have to, like, you know, people give you all this doom and gloom shit. I shouldn't have listened to most of it, but I ended up changing out of that. I switched my major to political science. Got into political science. Yikes. Astroph? Astroph and Leyline are similar. I should use the one that costs more, I'm pretty sure. Let's just do this. Bind for 1 and have a turn 3 play? Yeah, I could have. Yeah, you're right, Goulart. But I think I'm going to use the trophy here. Oh, and the last card was Snakeskin. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 4, I believe. I think we're... I don't know what our record is. 3 and 2. Let's keep... It gets so hard to keep track when you're not playing events. But this is a good hand. We have, obviously, stuff to ramp into. We've got our different multicolored spells. Ancient Cornucopia to gain all the life. There's Leyline Binding. No blue mana here, so I won't be able to Binding on turn 2 with a Ziatora's Proving Ground, but... soon. Looks like we're playing against Boros aggro. They won the die roll, so this is going to be an end step, flash in a soldier, make 2 soldiers. Still can't Binding. That is unfortunate. Pass. And they're going to do the soldier thing. Yep. Lunarch Veteran is not a card that deck plays, which is making me think this is not the full tier 1 deck list. This is too slow, right? If they're playing this, they're not playing the explosion card that makes 3 goblins, right? So I could go Cavern of Souls into Cornucopia, but then I still can't Leyline. I should though, right? Okay. This is fine. We'll take some damage. Next turn I've got Explosion, gain 2 life, wipe the board, hopefully. Probably discarding Pillage here. In this deck, you're playing Niv-Mizzet Supreme, so you're putting multicolored spells into the graveyard and then recasting them, right? Okay, annoying. That's going to do a bunch of damage. Yeah. So 6, we go to 5. I wipe. They end up with a 1/1 that does the damage to us, and then it's a 2/2. Yeesh. I've got to do it, but I get to gain 2 life. I only have to discard a 2 mana card. This eats the War Leader's Call, so I'm going to go Pillage and a land here. That'll do 2 damage to everything, because it's a casting cost 2 card. They get their bat. The bat shocks me for 1. Play my tap land. I pass. If I live through this turn, I feel like we have a chance. But who knows what they have. Sure. That does damage to me. Remember, Cornucopia is gaining us a ton of life here. Yeah, I think we're just going to do ill-timed here. Maybe discard Legions to Ashes, and then I can Leyline Binding the War Leader's Call. Yeah. So let's make our land drop. I guess... Ooh. Okay, let's do this. I guess we'll discard an Atraxa here. Okay. And that resolves. Now I can... I should have... Yeah, I'm an idiot. Well, no, I would have played the untapped land regardless, because I want to leyline that thing, right? So let's pass. And then we'll leyline their War Leader's Call. And this is how a lot of games against aggro end when they get to play. You end up getting knocked down to a really low life total, but you barely stabilize here. Cornucopia gains us another life, remember, when I leyline. Okay, now I've got Atraxa coming up, so I just need to chill until I get Atraxa here. Pass. Could even cycle this. I think I will. We have all the mana we need here. There you go, Ganjo. Yeah, let's cycle. Cycle that. Yeah, I'll miss these lands. When you draw them late game like this and you're able to cycle a bunch of them, it feels pretty good. But Atraxa also gains us 4 life because of the Cornucopia, so putting us to 9. And with my opponent with an empty hand, that should be GG. Yes. Alright. Nice. Commander, nice. Yeah, and Commander's great too. I play, I mean, it's so popular. Whenever I meet a new group of Magic players, they always go, what commanders do you play? What deck, they'll say, what decks do you play? And I just immediately go like, well, what format are we talking about? They're like, what? Oh, Commander. Like, they just assume that don't, wait, what format is there other than Commander that you play? And I'm like, well, I play all the competitive, you know, constructed formats. But when I meet a random group of people, it's always Commander. I don't have a nice Commander deck. I have a really broken Commander deck, and then I have a broken Commander deck that's not using any rares or mythics. It's only commons. I have a Pauper Commander deck, but it's still, you can still kill the table with just commons. So I don't play a lot of Commander, because people don't like playing with me. I can't help it. It's the way the format is. This is Boros aggro here. I'm going to take out Make Your Own Luck. Pest Control is amazing here. Temp Lockdown is amazing. And then there's spot removal and stuff, but I like Assassin's Trophy. It hits non-creature permanents. Let's cut like 1 Pillage. Run it like that. But that's how it goes, YOLO. They always come close, but no cigar. Gotta cross the finish line. Judgment, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing for a long time. I didn't play during Judgment. I took a break. I stopped playing Magic around the time Mirage came out. And then I came back to it with original Zendikar. So I missed a huge chunk of time in the middle. I sold all my cards from when I was young. And then when I got back into the game with original Zendikar, I was playing competitively. The people I started playing with were competitive players. One of them was a judge. One of them was like a very highly ranked player in... This is back when DCI ranking system is what they used to use. It's the ELO system. And he was like number 8 in the whole country in Korea, which is wild back then. To maintain that kind of a rank is crazy. Because you can't even go to FNM. It doesn't work the way it used to. I don't know how many people know that. But, you know, if you're ranked super highly, it's like tennis, right? Or chess. If I'm like ranked number 8 in the country and I go to random FNM and I play against this person who's ranked number 342... and I randomly lose to them because I get mana screwed or whatever. We're playing draft and they, you know, any number of things could happen. My rank plummets. I fall immediately out of the top like 30 or 40. And, you know, so it sucked. It led to a bunch of the best players not ever being able to really play the game other than casually. Because, you know, their ranking and stuff would like just plummet if they just randomly lost. Magic is too much variance. That's why you can't have an ELO system in Magic. They rightly realize that they have to get rid of that stuff. And Maybe get a mountain there? Here's... Okay, Leyline, not bad. So this will give us a... Yeah, I mean, I still want to make this one, right? I could go untap land here and just exile something, but... let's pass. Probably gonna bind the Warden here. Hmm. I still have Sunfall in my deck. I'm wondering if I want a Leyline Invasion or if I want to Leyline... Yeah, I've got to Leyline the Warden or something here, right? Okay. So I've got to do this now. Eat this. They can make Herd Migration cost a bunch if they want. They might take Legions to Ashes because it's the only spell I can play here. Otherwise, I'm cycling Migration, but yeah. Because of Lorwyn? Oh, interesting. Yeah. Fairies and Planeswalkers? Yeah. Fairies was a deck I missed. I came back right at the end of Fairies and Jund and all of those decks being legal in Standard. Fairies had just rotated. Jund was still around. They printed Jace the Mind Sculptor. I remember playing Jace the Mind Sculptor against Jund and stuff, and that was some of my first competitive Magic. I mean, I guess I'm just going to kill this? Is that crazy? I can sack it. I go Garden. Ass. Drew another Migration. So maybe we don't die? We'll see. Might die here. If I draw a Sunfall, I'm good. Ah. Destroy Evil. Okay. Let's see if I find... Or Temp Lockdown I have in my deck now, or... Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Merfolk. Oh, and Mill decks. Yeah, Mill hasn't been viable in Standard for a long time. I mean, they haven't made... I mean, well, I guess you could have maybe considered the Rogues deck in Standard from a few years ago a Mill deck. It could technically win by milling, but most games it was an aggro deck. It was an aggro tempo deck. Let's see if I can find a sweeper here. Otherwise, I might be dead. I will be dead. Drowner of Secrets, still the best fish. Nice. Yeah, I remember Drowner. The mill deck. Really? A mill deck now? Yeah, because the problem with power creep and everything being what it is... Yeah, we are not going to win that. With power creep being what it is, a mill is just impossible to pull off. I mean, it's like dealing 60 damage to your opponents. That's crazy. You're just never... And so many decks are going to benefit from being milled. Like, you're going to play a mill deck against Teamer Fireballs? No, you're going to be powering up their deck. You're going to play it against 4-color Legends in Standard? Slogurk deck? No, you're never going to do that, right? So the other problem with mill is the more graveyard-based strategies they print, the worse mill gets. The only formats where mill are relevant is formats that have surgical extraction, because then you can actually hurt them. Like, even if they are a mill deck, you can still, snipe something. But even then, it's not ideal, right? So mill is it's fun. It's cool that you could win the game, but it's been a long time since mill was good enough to be Standard Tier 1. I think the last time was when Michael Majors won a Star City event or a Grand Prix or something with blue-red mill. The core set had some 3-mana blue enchantment that milled. Anyway, I'm gonna run it back here. But yeah, it's been a long time, right? Burn their lands, yeah. So yeah, and I don't know, like a mill deck. Sometimes you'll have enough fog in the format. Fog, everybody remembers effects like that, right? They had a card like Moment's Peace, where you would flash back Moment's Peace out of the graveyard and keep fogging and keep milling, and then flash back. When you're milling and you can mill yourself and you're flashing back fogs, then you can just keep going and going and going and just... Fog is great, but there's a reason they haven't reprinted a good fog in a long time. Like a really long time. The way card design has gone in Magic, they want to promote proactive play. They want the games to be about the interaction on the battlefield. Combat centric, creatures are the thing that matters. You know, having these like spells fly around, it makes the game much more complex. You know, like back in the day, there was mana burn, there was you know, damage went on the stack. Like combat had a bunch of steps. It was a very complicated game. When I first started playing it as a kid, I didn't play a lot of the cards correctly. I know I didn't, because the rules were that convoluted and weird abilities like banding and shit like that, rampage, and it was tough. There was no internet to like verify things. So yeah, the game was very complex, and then they did away with a lot of that stuff, right? Getting rid of mana burn, getting rid of the damage on the stack stuff. It totally nerfed, you know, Mog Fanatic and certain cards that kind of relied on that stuff. But at the same time, oh boy, I drew all lands? Yikes. Yeah. Okay, well, it's gonna be interesting. So they did away with all that, and it was better for the game. It made it more open and easy for new players to get in. You know what I mean? There has to be like a more streamlined way to get new players in the game. The game was too complex. I believe that. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it now. God, no. So yeah, the what were we talking about? Getting rid of take away the fun. Yeah, sorcery speed. It's proactive. Yeah, like that style of gameplay, like that is what they want. So they don't want to print fog. They don't want to print things that are not conducive to yeah, we lose to Boros. Not much I can really do there. We just got flooded, so that's unfortunate. All right, that is the last round. I'll do one more. We'll see you in the last round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round with Niv to life. Not doing so hot. Actually losing to aggro last match, which is unfortunate. But that's how it goes. I really got to cut this card. I don't know why this card's in my deck. I'm playing a subpar version of the deck today. I didn't change it. We were playing some other stuff earlier. Let me know in the comments if you want me to change decks. I could. I was going to play blue-white artifacts, but I didn't. We're mulling to 5 this game, unfortunately, but here we are. LGS was super friendly. That's awesome. Yeah, and I mean, it depends on your age. Like, I was like a 12-year-old kid, you know, going into the comic book store buying, like, even before Magic came out, we were buying cards and stuff like that, Marvel trading cards and comic books and things like that. But yeah, I keep. This is not good. Is that crazy? We're gonna find out. No green mana as well here, so see how this pans out. I've got Helix and Binding here off of these 2 lands, but no idea. But that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad you have a good LGS near you, or you did. It makes all the difference. But yeah, you know, it's weird. There's so many types out there. Like, that's why I think when you do have a good LGS, I'm not bad for this. Like, I tend to not realize how good I have it, and I complain about things that, like, if you step back and get a little bit, like, get some perspective, they're not worth complaining. Like, you know, when you have a good LGS, it's hard to, you don't realize how good you have it. When an LGS owner is open and transparent and, you know, good pricing and talks a lot to the, you know, oh, come on. Communicates a lot with the community and everything, and tells them, you know, keeps them up to date on what's going on, and is generally, you know, a good business owner. That's awesome. And I think people take it for granted at a lot of places, and they give the owner shit, and they don't realize they're being, you know, shut up about your order or whatever. Like, don't complain about whatever. Like, you're lucky that we're getting this for you for this price or whatever. Just chill out, you know, because you don't get to open it today. Or, you know, people like complaining about all kinds of little dumb shit, like nitpicky stuff. Okay, some kind of deserts ramp deck maybe. They don't realize how good they have it. I really do believe that. I think it's crazy. I went somewhere else in the world and lived and had owners who were not great with pricing and stuff. They were very shitty with the prizes. They would they would say that a tournament had a certain number of prizes, and then we would get into like round 1, or it's almost the end of, you know, it's like start of round 2, and they're like, oh, so we didn't get exactly the number of players. They got close, but not exactly. So we're changing the prize support, and we're like, what? No, you can't change the prize support halfway through the tournament. What the fuck? And they did, and we were like, all right, fuck this place, I guess. I'm not going back there. That's it. You know, shit like that. I mean, online you can read stories of people having all kinds of issues with LGS owners, people doing shady shit and trying to, you know, keep the promos. After a certain time, they sell the promos online. They should be giving them out. They should be supporting the community, building the community, but it's brutal. 9 first time, nice. Yeah, me too. Azul is blue, yeah, in Portuguese, Spanish, yeah. French. Go. But they're not playing blue. It's a disgrace. They should be mono blue. Guselis is right. Yeah. I think mono red will take a huge hit. It'll take a hit, but I think it'll still be a fine deck. But it won't be the best aggro deck, that's for sure. I think mono red is worse than Gruul, and it's worse than Boros. So, if, like, why, the question is really, why are you playing mono red? Just play Gruul, you'll be fine. And there might even be some good green 1-drops, but really that deck is not a green deck. It's a red deck, right? Yeah, like the Gruul deck is basically splashing green. They're not really green. But yeah, I think mono red's going to stick around. I just don't think it's going to be the deck that people play if they want to play aggro. Like, there's better choices. Like, what is the reason to be red? If there was a red creature land, I could agree, but I think without a red creature land, like, there's creature lands that are 2 colors, so Gruul gets to play creature lands, and so does Boros. I mean, that's one reason, but also, I feel like those decks have, they added an element to mono red that makes it much better and more resilient and, you know, that kind of stuff, so. Gruul of red, yeah. Yeah, Gruul is good. I mean, for me, it's not always. For me, it just depends on what is around, but I guess I lose now. Great. Okie dokie. They did the thing? Sure. Makes me want to play blue-white control, but, yep. How much damage? Come on. Do better than that. That's it? Weak. Weak. Only minus 14? I should switch to Teamer Fireballs after this. I feel like doing some damage. This deck is all over the place as well, this ramp deck. I keep playing it. So people are just desperate to play new stuff right now, I think. I am too. That's why I'm playing this. T-Rex? I don't think it matters. I brought in Negate last time, right? Let's try Negate here. Take out all the Helixes. Take out Make Your Own Luck, sure. But Gruul is good. I think right now it makes sense to play Gruul. So yeah, mono red maybe will be around, but it'll be like it is now. It's not even a real tier 1 deck. It's just whatever. Boros is tier 1, Gruul is probably tier 1, and then mono red's like your 3rd choice if you're playing aggro, I think. I mean, this is fine. Let's see. Got the sweeps, got the bleeps, got the creeps. The what, the what, and the what? Red Deck Woods, it has no support. People love Red Deck Wins, yeah, and it's cheap. It's cheap to build, so yeah, absolutely. Okay. But yeah, it's cheap in real life. It's your starting point for not just price, but also in terms of straightforwardness of, you know, what it, like, is that a dumb word? You know what I mean? Like, it does a very straightforward thing. It's easy to explain to a new player how to play mono red. It's pretty intuitive. Most games are like that. I'm trying to win as quickly as possible. I should just win here, you know? I'm gonna Cornucopia here. And then Pillage. Bindings, I guess? Sure. Okay. 80 card pile of burn spells? Nice, yeah. I built more weird decks, but that was back when I was a kid. I didn't understand anything about deck building or like there was no resources for getting better at Magic, except just playing. But our friend group just had a bunch of casual, like it was just kids, so we didn't have any clue. I think we even played half the cards we did. We played them wrong. I'm positive. Okay, let's pass. Like we played them incorrectly. I had a Necropotence. I remember opening it in a pack of Ice Age and going, what? Like, I don't get it. You skip your draw step, and then you draw cards, but you have to pay life? I don't want to pay life. My friend's deck's gonna kill me. It's like, yeah, you just... So, like, it just... I don't know. It went in my box, and I never touched it. You know what I mean? Only one man who would dare give me the raspberry. There you go, yes. Lone Star, yeah. You got my reference. Such a great movie. I can't believe Mel Brooks is still alive. It's wild. I watched the documentary about Gene Wilder, who is also just incredible, and you know they're interviewing Mel Brooks, and he's like, he looks so old, but he's just like talking like he's there. He's all there. He remembers all these things about the set and what happened and this thing and that thing and back in the days when he was making Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles and all this shit. It's crazy. Well, I could slam Atraxa here. I'm pretty tempted. I think I will. Gain 4. I don't know. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I leave up Negate plus Leyline? Because they can still kill me. Atraxa's not going to save me here if they have Smugglers into, like, Terror plus something huge. Yeah. Negate is good, but... No untapped land except Cavern. I'm gonna take Pillage here. Okay. I'm gonna discard Ill-Timed, I think. Okay. What is the best you can do? Let's see. But yeah, Richard Pryor was great, yeah. He they talk about in the documentary about when Gene Wilder met Richard Pryor, and it's just like these two, totally different men, in terms of their lives and stuff. But they get together and they are just like, they understood each other at a fundamental level. I didn't realize this, but Richard Pryor was, his education was so poor growing up that he didn't really know how to read very well. And so he would improvise a lot and stuff. And that's what really great actors do. It's what Gene Wilder did a lot. And Robin Williams. And like really, just talents that are, crazy, crazy. Taking it all. Sure. Look at the trade and gain 7. That feels pretty good. See if I can ill-timed and sweep here. I think I should be able to. So let me see here. I want to negate another surprise. They know I have negate. I think I'm going to need to start with this. And I can't afford to Cornucopia here because I need to leave up negate. So we can toss a 4-mana spell. Is it just binding? And then I have trophy up? Could toss Niv-Mizzet. I'm gonna discard Cornucopia here. Oh, whoops! Oh, I need to discard Leyline. Whoops. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right. Go. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to think of what I want to keep more, and then I realized, wait, no, I have to toss the one that costs 6, but it looks like it's 1, and I was like, yeah. Oops. That'll lose us the game, probably, here. We'll see. I can still get out of this, but that was obviously a huge punt. Derp. Yeah, I needed to discard the 6 there, obviously. It was just a question of the other 2. Yeah, that's fine. So I can trophy this. Just do it now. Yep. Now have your armadillo, so be it. Put Leyline here, but I don't really need to. I don't want to. I think the instant speed removal is too good for eating something like Calamity. Okay. So I could Niv-Mizzet, and then I have Trophy, Pillage, ill-timed up. Gain 5. I think I'm just going to go Atraxa here. It's going to be pretty tough to beat Atraxa gain 4 here. And refill. Could take Pillage, but I already have a Pillage in the yard that I can cast. This is Ward 3. Pass. I think I'll discard the land here. Okay, so I have Negate up plus Leyline plus Atraxa. They're dead. Nice. See, punts are fine. Massive oof. Yeah, that was dumb. I'm gonna keep it the same. Let's run it back. So like I said, you can win this match, but you've got to like play it carefully, really carefully. You need instant speed removal up to deal with something like Calamity, because they'll tap out for it and then you kill it, or they'll saddle it, you kill it, and then they can't attack with the other thing either, and that's a kind of a blowout, you know? If you have 1 mana removal that eats their 6-drop and they also have to tap another creature to like make it good, it's really good. It's also really good against the Railway Brawler and stuff like that, but yeah, you've got to draw the right pieces, and I think siding in Negate is correct against Smugglers. Alright, they get the play. What do they got? I mean, I have to keep this. Not crazy about this, but so be it. Xander's not bad. Get that full domain going on too. Was a good draw. They surveil. Ooh, Cornucopia is a great draw. Pass. The problem with the MTG stops on Arena, of course, the stop, like as soon as I play the land, I immediately have Leyline Binding up, so the game passes priority. It says, do you want to pass? Okay, let's do this. Pass. So my opponent, if they're paying attention, basically, they should immediately know, if I don't have a spell that I can play, the game won't ask me to pass priority, it'll auto-pass. So when your opponent obviously pauses, for those of you new to Arena, like I know Mock was saying, they're just coming back to Magic. Coming back to Standard, you said, right? Arena's a great place to play Standard. You can get to the point where you're playing Tier 1 decks and stuff. It takes a little while to grind and get all the wild cards and stuff. But you can do it pretty quick if you're a good player. You gotta draft, you gotta learn how to play limited on Arena, but anyway, the weird little Arena tricks are so funny. Okay. Interesting. I do this. Should I pillage or cycle? I think I'm gonna pillage here. I'm gonna look for a negate, actually. Or not. I don't have a sweeper. Maybe I should take ill-timed here. Okay. We have the ley line up still. We're good. Everything's fine. So they go Outcaster. Outcaster makes some mana here, and then I bind the Outcaster before they play the next thing that draws a card. It's ETB, not cast, so I don't have to respond, actually. Horse. Indeed. Yeah, I think we are going to take out the horse. Yep. Get to draw a card. Okay. Damn. Not what I wanted to see here. Should I draw cards? I don't think so. Let's just pass. Maybe I cycle. I'm sure they have another one here. They assume I have an answer for the first one. Maybe it's a surprise? No, they have another one. Okay. So I'm going to Cycle this and pray. Is there a Leyline on top? No. 1 mana short. Oof. Now I'm dead. Okay. So be it. Yeah, the card draws too much here. Sure, I can wipe all this. This is fine, but I will not be able to beat them drawing 3 cards. Okay. Can't do anything with that. Yep. That's the turn. I explode. I can leave up Assassin's Trophy, I guess. Post-explode. It's not the worst, but it's not great for us. Ooh, so I've got to discard Atraxa. I think it's fine. Niv-Mizzet will do some work here. Pass. Yeah, if I can Niv-Mizzet an Assassin's Trophy out of the yard on 7 mana, that's pretty good too. They've got 7 cards in their hand, though. They went up to 8 on their draw step. Trun. Sure. My turn. Pretty good, but... Yeah, I can't play Niv-Mizzet here. Let's see if they can answer Atraxa. Go to attacks. Let's troph. They're gonna use surprise. With the throat. No land for you. I take 5. Then I slam Atraxa. See if they can beat it. Pretty sure they can. I think any Terror of the Peaks here. Wow, that was pretty good though. Okay, if I find an untapped white source, yes. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Go. Alright, so can they kill Atraxa here? Obviously, if they have Terror of the Peaks, I'm dead. But, oh no, no, not like this. Yes, they whiffed! Yes! That's what you get for playing that garbage. Oh, they have it in their hand, though, don't they? You have it already, you lucky schmuck. No! That doesn't kill us. Huge. Yes. Yes. Nice. Sometimes the self-mill does not get there. Oh boy, this is interesting now. So, I need to find a sweeper, right? Man, I can go Cornucopia into Niv-Mizzet, go up to 8 life, then I hit them for 7, go up to 15. I have Niv-Mizzet Atraxa. They have no good attacks here. Thrun doesn't do anything against Atraxa except gain me life. I feel like I shouldn't Leyline here. Oh my lord. Okay. I need to be able to play this Leyline though, so I'm gonna do this. So if I swing for 7, they block with Armadillo. They're gonna attack with Armadillo, right? Yeah, we're attacking here. Okay. Interesting. Trophy kill Thrun? Nope, can't kill Thrun with anything. Oh, Trophy! Oh yeah, Trophy kills Thrun! Yes, it's green. Non-green. So yeah, I'm an idiot. Of course. Oh, so maybe... that's weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win now, right? Okay, not bad. Let's see if they whiff. I need to find a sweeper here. I have the explosion. I could discard Niv-Miz and do 5. And then I could... Well, I've got a trophy first, right? Oh, and a Calamity? You lucky schmuck. Okay, well... They had a Calamity in their hand, and I lose. So be it. Alright. I think we can just do this. Unfortunate. That is going to be our 5-match set. It was kind of all over the place, but I think this will be the last time we play Niv to Life. We'll switch it up and do something different next time. Let me know what you want to see. See you in the next one. Peace.